Here to man.
Tumad. Why are you wearing the same clothes as a man?
Dewed.
Hello, my name is de Sardet.
Good day, Legate de Sardet.
If I cannot enter, perhaps you could tell the elder of the council.
Glendon cannot speak with you, Legate. Toym, he only accepts to meet the members of the...
How can I prove that I am the representative of one of them?
If you are a trusted friend of a council member, I will then be glad to allow you to enter. You would...
Here is the seal of the Denegad Katasach.
And so you are a trusted friend of the great healer. Enter. You are welcome.
I give you warm greeting.
Your merchant congregation sways me very slightly from my path. His trust in you makes me stop and look at you.
I seek a remedy. My cousin, as well as many other people on... We think that only Enon Miel Frichteman can help us find a cure.
Really? And Katasach sent you...
He told me that the only way to meet with your god was to come and see you. You would judge us.
Judge your intentions? Yes, but even if I should do this, you would have many trials, for the path you seek to follow has only been tread but a very few times. We must begin where everything begins. There is a trial, but...
What must I do?
You must go to a cavern and tell me what you see on the seal you will find.
And this cavern is guarded, I suppose.
That is true. But the simplest solution, I hope you will prove that you understand the spirit of... Go now. Show us your true face.
What can you tell me about the sanctuary?
It is the most sacred place of the island. The hidden face, and still seen. I protected these doors like my father before me and his father before him.
Am I to gather that there has never been a High King in your family?
We are heads of the Council of Kings. And so...
I see. And so you cannot speak to me?
The heart of the island beats near here. The vault...
What can you tell me about your god?
That the word God is too... He is Tir Fradi in all and everything. You are looking for wisdom to heal Renaigse. He is much more than that. He is the...
Can you tell me anything more about the role of the Council?
We gather here at every long night, and during these nights the clans are in disagreement and come here looking for... Those who have complaints against their Mal may also be heard here and find justice. And when important events take place, if the balance is threatened, so that the wisdom of all might be shared.
I must leave. Goodbye.
Qua awelam seg.
You have spoken to Glendon as you wanted.
I was asked to pass the trial of water. What do you know about it?
I have never passed it. Only those who must reveal. It is a tremendous honor given to you, Renaigse.
Do you have any advice to give me?
I only know that the trial can be passed in many ways, and your choice will reveal. One way is through strength, the other by rules and... But I know no more than this. The trial... Anything else?
Nothing else, thank you. I need to leave.
Good luck. And do not lose yourself in your own reflection.
Look, these beasts are feeding on that carcass. If only we could pour some sleeping potion on it.
Poison on my blade. To ward off this fate.
This room is full of beasts that the natives call dorsentats. They seem to be resting. Perhaps we can pass without waking them if we move silently.
On my blade.
Let's see if you can ward off this fate!
Watch out! There's another one of those creatures.
Look at the basin, and the symbols around it. Given the islanders' taste for rituals and enigmas, I think you should touch the water.
Hey, are you still with us? You have that same empty look.
I had a new vision. Yes.
We're listening. In that cavern with the trial that awaits us, we should leave...
I was in the sky. I was floating. I was high up, and it was getting colder and colder. I fell to the ground and spun slowly. Suddenly I bounced on the ground. And I was taken, just like before. The vision dissipated. I need a bit of practice.
And let's go!
Let's see if you can ward off this fate! Let's see if you can ward off this fate! Ward off this fate!
This must be the seal that Glendan spoke about. It looks like the silhouette of the mountain of Teofridi, and a face is drawn within it.
Bear tear to mud on all.
And so you have returned.
A face in the mountain of Tirfredi.
Then you have seen the true face of the island when looking into her. You have given the blood of the animals that protected the entrance to the passage. You have chosen in the second room. You have awoken the Dosentats, and in the end, you have forgotten the ritual and confronted the guardian that you have sided with strength. It is one path that others have chosen before you. But
am I authorized to encounter Enormil Frichtemann now?
If the High King agrees, yes. We shall. Only a High King or High Queen is allowed to open the sanctuary.
I suppose that I'm going to need to convince them as well. Where can I
do not know. And I believe that it may be another trial on your part.
Is he hiding? Has he been captured?
He disappeared several months ago. Since then, we have not. The last people to have seen him, I'm told, were the most important chiefs. There was Deirdre, Blatnid, Ulan.
I fear that Queen Bladnid can no longer help us.
Yes, we have learned of her fate. Deirdre is the Mal of the clan of the Storm Warriors.
I've already met her. She sent me to confront...
That sounds like her. Ulan is the Mal of the village of... It is said that he welcomes the Renaigse. He is the chief of the Earth Healers.
Very well. I will go and see them. Try to...
Kwa'awalamseg. I hope that you will find him.
Lieutenant, I demand an explanation. Tell us what is going on. We haven't heard anything about Lord D'Orsay's condition in spite of our inquiries. We are extremely worried. And then, all of a sudden, one of his guards appears, shaken and on his own, though he is part of his retinue.
Please, allow me the chance to shed some light, my lady.
Your soldier is nothing more than a coward for abandoning his highness.
Tell me, what is going on?
This soldier has just reported in. He is asking for reinforcements. He believes that Lord D'Orsay has been attacked.
He believes? He ran here without full knowledge of what happened firsthand.
I was sent on patrol far from the camp, but I heard screams, from men and from beasts. I wanted to return to camp, but then I heard a deafening sound, grinding, like a landslide. I thought then it would be best just to go and get help.
Thank you, Lieutenant. You are dismissed. I would like to have a discussion with this man alone.
Yes, sir.
My lady, could you lead these fine people into the hallway, if you would be so kind?
Certainly. I deplore this embarrassing turn of events, but know that you have my full support in all circumstances.
In the interest of avoiding a general panic, tell me precisely what happened back there.
Your cousin ordered us to escort him beyond the town limits. The Islander convinced him to go...
By Islander, do you mean the Denegat?
Yes. A strange bird. I was ordered to set up patrol along a small path. I was told to protect our perimeter from anyone. According to the Islander, it was the only access to their planned destination. Not a soul came along. But then I heard cries away. I heard an enormous crashing sound like an avalanche of rocks.
And you ran all the way here? My cousin was quite weak. Do you know what?
His Highness was feeling much better. The potions that he was drinking must have been potent. I mean to show no disrespect to His Highness, but that Islander had the high... I wasn't privy to their counsel. I haven't the big... That your cousin was all full of enthusiasm and ordered that we set out as quick as...
That sounds like him. What sort of mess has he gotten himself?
I am sorry, sir, but I don't know anything else I could tell you.
Why didn't you go and look for yourself? To see if they had been...
What? Alone? What could I have done?
I'm still having trouble deciding if cowardice or intelligence got the best of you. But that's a question for your superiors. Do you know precisely where the company was when you heard these?
No, not precisely. I hadn't gone there. But the Islander said they were following the path. But he was quite a ways ahead when I lost sight of them.
Dismissed, soldier. Looks like I'm going...
Thank you, sir.
Blades, armor, locks, custom pieces made to order. closer, good people. Liqueur and wine from the continent.
Excellent. And the public really appreciated it. Perfect. That's incredible. Who would ever have believed that our excellence would have risen so high?
Oh, a bit of poison on my blade. You can ward off this fight. Armor will no longer protect. A bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
You will regret ever going against the guard.
Let's see what gets in.
You will regret ever going against the guard. I'm wounded. I need healing.
A bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Watch out!
Let's see if you can ward off this fight. Let's see if you can ward off this fight.
now a champion of the... I must say, this is the first time I've ever... Allow me to give you this.
Thank you. I need to get going.
Huh.
Desarde, can I do anything?
I must leave.
Hello, Your Excellency. What can I do for you?
I met an islander in the streets who was complaining to me about the...
Really?
It would seem that patrols have confiscated the goods he was hoping...
Oh, I see. Indeed, I've been told. The problem, Your Excellency, is that our orders are... Merchants who do not have a patent ratified by the Minister cannot... And since your islander doesn't have one, I doubt he even knows what it is, my men have no choice but to confiscate his knickknacks.
I see. Thanks for clarifying that. I'll talk to...
Is there anything else?
No, thank you. Minister.
Your Excellency, how may I serve?
I would like to talk to you about an islander who's trying to... Since he doesn't have a patent, his wares get confiscated as soon as he...
And you want me to provide him with the said patent? I would be delighted to show you the procedure to follow so that you'll understand that we cannot give an authorization without having... We must determine the tax rate according to this value, determine the... In short, these things...
Minister, allow me to insist.
Alas, your insistence. I heard your request and it will be processed. It is... Would you like anything else?
That'll be all.
Good.
I've rarely heard such empty discourse. Do you know how to make him change his mind?
Sir de Corsilion knows all the subtleties of courtiers. He'll know how to convince him. Sir de Corsilion.
The Sade, my young student.
I would like to enlist your help in making the Minister of Commercial...
Did our finicky Minister of Paper...
He refuses to speed up the procedure to create a patent needed. The poor man has already had his wares confiscated several times, despite the fact that if he were given permission to set up shop in our city...
I'm not surprised. This man really loves to lose himself in writing up. Let me write you a recommendation letter. He'll see my seal, and I'm certain that he'll become more compliant.
Thank you for your help, sir.
Don't mention it. Always delighted to help you. And to bother this annoying little man. Can your old professor still...
Looking forward to seeing you again, Sir de Corsilion. Minister.
Your Excellency, how may I serve you?
I would like to have another discussion with you about the patent.
As I explained, these things...
Sir de Corsilion was kind enough to give me a letter...
A letter of recommendation? I see. I have no other choice, but I hope all merchants will not make use of the same. Here's the patent that will allow your protégé to leave. You should give him this copy. The other one will be kept in the ark. However, one of my representatives will visit his stall for the
Thanks a lot, Minister. Looking forward to seeing you again.
Would you like anything else?
That'll be all.
Goodbye, Your Excellency.
You came back! Something terrible happened.
What is it? I was just bringing you the patent you needed to set...
The Bod Irony came back, and they took my cousin away. He came to bring us animal pelts, and knew what the warriors came back. They took him. Oh, I don't know what they will do with him.
I don't see why they would have arrested your cousin. But...
Hello, Your Excellency. What can I do for you?
I've come to see you again to talk about the Islander merchant. I managed to obtain a license for him, but he informed me that while I was taking care of this...
I'm sorry, Your Excellency. Especially considering... I'm afraid my men ran out of patience when they saw this. They wanted to confiscate his cargo, but he was thrown in jail. If you want to set him free, that's where you must go. I should have known you'd managed to obtain the necessary license for your protégé. Is there anything else?
No, thank you.
Hello. What can I do?
I'm looking for a prisoner. A native who should have been...
You're a bit late. He was sent to fight
in the arena. So this man was judged. Who pronounced the sentence?
Whoa there. Do you really think he attacked some guards? He's lucky he wasn't gunned. At least in the arena, he has a chance of survival since...
This man was only defending the goods he was bringing to his cousin. And now he has to fight for his life.
I have no hand in this. I'm not the one who made this.
What did you do with the goods he had with him?
They got confiscated, put in the store. Anything else?
I must leave you.
Ready to excite?
I wish to fight alongside the island hunter that was captured.
Really? You'd have to go in alone. Are you sure that this prisoner is...
This man has been the victim of terrible injustice.
Oh, that's extremely noble of you. I have to warn you, though. If you want to fight now, you will lose your bonus. So, what'll it be?
Justice cannot wait.
Excellent. In that... You've won the affections of the crowd, and when the crowd makes a decision, it gets what it...
I owe you my life, By what name should I address you?
My name is de Sardet. In fact, it's your cousin the merchant. Follow me. Let's go and find him.
Ah, an Olmenawi. Oi, Ven.
Then you must thank this Onolmenawi.
Thank you. May the grass always be soft beneath.
Don't mention it. I also brought back your goods.
May the trees always bear you fruit. You should go see Ulan, the chief of Vignamri. He wants to be friends with the Renaigse. Since...
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
To what do I owe?
I met a member of your clan in New Serene.
Oh, so you are the strange... I am very grateful to you. I knew the Renaigse could be good. You are someone that the kings of the Renaigse respect and listen.
As the legate of the congregation, it is true that
That is what I thought.
About what?
I want to meet him to offer a peace treaty between his clan. Many kings want to chase the Renai, but I know we could learn many things from...
I see. I can indeed talk to the gov...
If you do talk to him, can you also tell him that I sent him some time ago? He fears for his life, because he could be attacked at any moment.
Very well. I will make sure that he obtains
To what do I...
I am looking for the High King.
I would like to help you, friend from the faraway...
I was told that you were one of the last to have seen him.
The other kings and queens already complained. I fear that they would consider me a traitor. Help me solve the problem that I spoke to you about. To what? Go and find the governor. This meeting is of the utmost importance. Anything else?
Nothing.
To what?
I truly...
Help.
Siora's friends, what bring...
Hello, Iseld.
What do you want?
Deirdre requested that I ask for your clan's help. She intends to attack a camp of the Ordo Luminus.
The Ordo Luminus?
It's the name of the Inquisition. The
Di Sola.
They're still trying to convert your people. Those who do not accept the Enlightened are taken to this camp where they are taught. Deirdre needs more warriors for this attack.
The Gaius Rad have been deeply weakened.
Deirdre told me that you were in her debt.
I am, but she's asking a lot. Our clan might not survive this battle.
By fighting alongside Deirdre, and if some other settlers were to attack...
You are not wrong. If there's a risk we might become even weaker, we need her support. I will gather my warriors and talk to... Did you want anything else?
Iseld, about this pact your mother supposedly...
Yes. Did you find it?
No, nothing new, sorry.
Continue searching. Gaius Rad, Deirdre and her Sengedin Anadas will fight against the Sol Lasser, who torture and kill our brothers. She's asking us to fight alongside her. Shall we rise to her Our spears will rise in defense. Then it is done. Let's raise our spears. You can leave with a peaceful mind. My warriors will fight alongside yours and Deirdre's. We will meet near the camp of the Sol Lasser.
on Almanac. Do you want to trade?
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go!
Watch out! Grenade!
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go! We're almost at the fort. Should we wait here until nightfall?
Yes, let's.
There you are. And I see that you are
We could not let the Sengedin Anadas take all the...
I wouldn't expect anything less of you.
Our objective is located beyond this cliff. The Inquisitors are not we have the element of surprise. Let's make...
We will be as discreet as a group of docentats.
Let's find a vantage point to get a better overview of this.
So, this is the place where my people are being tortured.
Most of their troops seem to be outside. As if the prisoners are most likely inside. In some basement, perhaps. And it seems as if...
In that case, the toughest fights will take place outside.
We must strike quickly if we want to make good use of the element of surprise.
Have you thought about how you'd want us to conduct this?
We are behind the camp where there are fewer guards. Getting inside will prove less troublesome from this. We will conduct two near simultaneous. The first larger group will attack from the front to cause chaos in the enemy. As for me, my companions and I will get inside the building from the back. We will set as many prisoners free as we can and use the Once you have eliminated the troops in front of the building, focus on the right.
Good. This way we'll attack them.
We will conduct the first assault, and then we will go back to
Excellent idea. Are you ready for the assault?
When it comes to setting our brother free, we are always ready.
In that case, conduct the assault as soon as you're in position.
poison on my blade.
And let's go!
Watch out! Grenade!
Bit of poison on my blade.
And let's go!
Let's see if you can... Quick! Let's hurry and reach the prisoners before the Inquisitors kill them all.
Bit of poison on my blade.
Watch out! Grenade!
We intervened quickly, thankfully. Let's find the keys to these cells. Locked. Wait here for now. We're still fighting outside.
Bit of poison on my blade.
Let's go!
May the Enlightened bless you.
Bit of poison on my blade.
Let's go! Watch out! Grenade!
I think that was the last of the Inquisitors. The fort is safe now. We're done here. Let's lend a hand to our allies outside, as there are still some prisoners there.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's
Morning,
go!
I will make you regret to have come to our island. Let's see if we can win this. I will make you regret to have come to our island. These prisoners have been dead for days. There's no one left to set free. Let's get out of here. How did the battle go for you?
We prevailed. Your plan...
Congratulations. And we were able to set the prisoners...
Do not worry.
We will bring them back to Ved. You have shown bravery and righteousness. I hope to see you in the village again soon.
We'll make you dance, land dwellers. Let's go!
Your Eminence.
Sir de Sardet.
I have come to inform you of the crimes committed. The Ordo Luminous captured and tortured many. Most of them were executed because they refused. Of course, I put an end to all this at the demand of Queen Deirdre, and the camp was...
How could such villainous acts take place without anyone informing? Do you have proof of what you're...
Indeed. Here. This should convince you of my...
I cannot believe it. May the enlightened do. I cannot believe the Inquisition would continue their exactions after what happened. But Your Excellency, it seems to me as if you have overstepped the bounds. You could have informed me of the situation, but you chose to fight priests of Thélème instead. Are you trying to break the alliance between
Your Eminence, I intervened at the demand of the natives, who are our allies as well. If I hadn't thought you might give more credit to the Inquisition than to these poor people.
You should have let me be the judge of that, Your Excellency.
Your Excellency, it is an honor.
Oh, it's you, Onulminawis! Come and see! I'll receive beautiful things from our village.
Yes, why?
It seems like you're sending girls and wine to the harbour office every...
So, there's no law against that, is...
No, and I'm not here to stop you.
Listen, Dieter, we just wanted to add a secret ingredient to your wine tonight.
What? Are you joking? Are you trying to slip a line?
We were thinking more of sleeping pills. Nothing bad, you see.
Listen, I have nothing against a little prank, but I can't risk losing...
Captain Vasco is very... Maybe he could help expand your
If you accept, I could arrange for your agreement.
After such a blow, I may well win a deal in San Mateus, but I'm pretty sure I'll lose the one I already... You will have to find another way to perform your little...
It looks like my plan has fallen apart.
I'll have to be discreet.
You should dress like a knot, and maybe take a haze potion.
Yes, good idea.
It would be better if you go there at night. In your usual clothes, you'll not go unnoticed at the port. But it's...
I'm ready. We just have to... All right, it's dark enough. It's time to move.
I'll wait here as planned. I can't risk getting caught there.
Don't worry. I'll make sure not to...
Good luck, Desarde. Damn it, I told you not to hurt anyone. What happened?
I was spotted. I didn't really have a choice.
I explicitly said I didn't want my brothers to. I should never have trusted you with this mission. So I was right. My real name is Leandra, son of the Darcy family.
Yes. I must admit, I had no idea that...
To think that I spent my childhood polishing ship bridges when I could have been wearing silk.
I'm sorry for you, Vasco, but growing up in nobility...
Really? Well, whatever.
Leandra Darcy. I remember coming across him.
My brother? What was he like?
It was a long time ago. We were children. I couldn't tell you what he looked like.
A brother? I wonder if we are alike despite our completely different... Thank you for sharing this and for telling me about him. You gave me back my identity. This is... Desarde, can I do anything for you?
Do you wish you were never given to the Nords?
How could I not be regretful? I never got to experience...
I'm genuinely sorry you did not get to live the life you...
It's not your fault, Desarde. I presume that it was... Did you want anything else?
Have you ever heard about the...
No, I had not. Actually, there was a time when a lot of them had...
I'm certain that they would be very proud to see that their son is now a...
I doubt it. Once we're taken away from the nobility, see the Nords as nothing more than... Did you want anything else?
I must leave you.
Desarde, I'm happy. I can't wait to find... I could probably... Don't you want to understand?
You're right, Hafra. I will...
Thank you, Desarde. Let's... Our new friends will surely be able to tell us more.
Closer, good people. Liquor and wine from the
Oh, it's you, Ono Menawi. Come and see. Oh, you're listening, beautiful
A bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Watch out! Grenade!
Poison on my blade. And let's go!
We are happy to see you again.
Thank you. I'm glad to see you too.
Of course. What do you want?
When we participated in the Dunkus meditation, he spoke of a cave of...
And you want to see it? You still wish it is a very sacred place. Only...
That's right, Year One. But...
If someone finds out that we have helped the Renaigse to enter a sacred place...
Dunkus will never do such a thing. What needs...
You're probably right.
Look for the entrance in the Vedhat Ganadu. But you will have to discover the rest by yourself.
Thank you, Morian. And fear not. No one...
The truth. We'll be rich soon. Hey! What are you doing here?
We could ask you the same question.
Except we found this place first. So I suggest you disappear.
I am the legate of the merchant congregation. I don't usually make a habit of being threatened.
Since you don't like...
A bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
At last, we made it here.
How do we get in?
Look around. There has to be a way.
This stone and this door remind me of the place with the tear.
You're right. We'll probably have to use it.
But we don't know which.
Here is my offering to the Cave of Knowledge. There. Place... Desade, can I do anything?
What did you think about that moment next to the campfire with...
It was strange, and a bit frustrating, to be honest.
Had those old sages not been there? You and I next to the fire?
Oh, you are really strange, Desade. Thinking about anything else.
Do you often hold strangers at gun?
Only when I'm being tracked.
Only when they're attractive?
Really? And how would you have anything else?
Did you have any fellow students?
Of course. We were but a small group working with Dr. Vasily. It was more of a competition.
I wondered if you didn't feel alone.
Do you mean intimate relationships? I had a few here and there. Body and mind have different needs, even though for some they seem anything else.
I must leave you.
How do we... Look.
This...
Here is my offering to the Cave of Knowledge. There. Desade.
Do you often hold...
Only...
Your journal was surprisingly thorough. How could one not want to find someone so...
It could have fallen into the hands of a boorish idiot, and I'm glad it was you who found it. Anything else?
What did you think about that moment next to the camp?
It was strange, and...
I was touched by the way the elders talked about those young people.
It's true. It seemed as if they thought that they're... In my culture, it is the other way around. We are told that romance...
And? Taking into consideration...
I still have a lot to learn. I'm glad perhaps those elders are right. Perhaps some bonds allow you to... Anything else?
I must leave you.
Desade, I'm happy. Can I do anything?
Did you have any fellow students?
Of course. It was more of a competition.
Did you not share your knowledge?
Not really. And to be honest, I don't even... You would not believe how much competition...
I think it's a pity.
That is true, but I did not... Anything else?
When did you arrive on the island?
A little more than 2 years. He needed help. How could I...
Do you miss the
No.
Where do you come from, Afra?
From Alima near Al-Sad. It is my parents wanted me to become... I was always more intrigued. For this reason,
I must leave you. Seems like this painting depicts some kind...
Yes. The character at the center is pouring blood on a stone.
The location looks like the stone circle where we met the two young natives. The character has changed. He now...
You're right. They even depict his bond... Someone's coming. Let's hide. If anyone finds us here, we're sure to lose the trust of the islanders.
Esco halen, esco valg med agengus.
Mach, es boglin daigan ni dau.
Cairto, Morian, ages rad.
Cau den nes greta como lei. Abud antadaba me en...
The paintings in the cave were magnificent and have taught us so much. It is obvious that they depict the bonding. It is by pouring their blood on the raised stones that the natives become...
I'm not really sure if I follow you.
And yet it's clear to see. The islanders think that they're rich, but there must be some sort of contamination in their blood as they pour it. The only way to verify this theory is to attend...
How will we know when it takes place?
Duncan said it would take place after the young people visited the cave, and they will most likely need some preparation. We should go to the Holy Circle. What do you say?
Very well. I hope that Duncan will not...
Let's take some time to rest, and then we'll go back to the place where... Desade, can I do anything for you?
How did you feel when we visited the cave?
Astonishment, I think. It was strangely...
It was a grace-filled moment indeed. I would never have thought that mere murals could...
Because we looked at them in a different way. They were like a window into some knowledge that was... I used to swear only by writings, but now I... And once more, I owe this realization to you. Anything else?
What do you think of the love that unites those young...
It's true. I don't think on the continent, where everything is political...
Is it that you're starting to believe in love?
Who told you I did not believe in it? When it is sincere, anything else?
I must leave you.
again.
Forgive our intrusion, Dunkus. But I have learned a lot thanks to you, but I still have so...
If you were one of ours, Afra, I would be flattered to have you can attend the ritual, but no Renaigse ever had this honor before.
We will do everything in our power to prove... How are you? You must be feeling...
Impatient, yes, and...
It's only natural to be afraid, Yerwan, but I will be by your side, now and...
Times really must have changed for some. These are very different from the others.
I know I look like them, but I'm not one of them.
You may not be bonded, but your parents... You should be proud and happy about it. It is
You look preoccupied.
Our people have suffered many lions attacks. In some villages, all the young Sinalmanawi were abducted. You seem different from the other Zafra, but I can't...
I have nothing to do with these attacks, Dunkus, I swear.
I believe you. Otherwise, you would not be here with us. But I hope that your brothers will not be there in the shadows, ready to pounce on us.
Aruich Nestiri, Adesta Marar Mam.
Meneda, Meneda, Meneda. You are an Onolmanawi now, Yawan. And soon...
Thank you, Dunkus. I feel...
I am so happy that we can be Voglendaigat.
What about you, Afra? Did you find...
It's strange. I didn't exactly understand what happened.
Some events must be understood with the heart.
It seems like you are right, Dunkus.
We are under attack.
Grab the young metamorph. The other doesn't matter. Let's see.
I won't let them take...
They won't touch you. Decide that you have to protect them.
You can count on me.
And let's go. Let's ward off this fate.
Your curiosity, Afra, has saved lives. I am infinitely grateful, especially...
Indeed. These people were brutes. They had... I recognized some of these men.
Really? Did they belong to the governor's court?
No. They worked for my former master, Dr. I was his student for a long time before I realized that this man's methods were... He was so obsessed with his goals, but I can't believe he'd go as far as abducting people for his experiment.
You think that the Onol Manawi are used for experiments?
Now that I have seen these soldiers, I am certain, and I am afraid they may suffer atrocious treatment under the... I am so ashamed.
Come now, shame serves no purpose. And you are...
Thank you, Dunkus. And thank you, Desade, I'm happy to... Can I do anything?
Do you think that attending this ceremony has changed your world vision?
Yes, obviously. Before it, I was so focused on my own knowledge. This ritual made me under... This new vision gives me new perspectives.
I hope I'll be lucky enough to be by your side.
We share amazing memories now. A bond has been created, and I can't imagine this new life without anything else.
I'm under the impression that you've not learned as many things as you wanted.
That's true. I hope to discover the physical, but instead, I don't know. The links that connects them and the power of their culture. I wonder if this couldn't become another subject for study. If I said that in Alsard, people would think I've gone mad, but learning about the natives would allow us to stop being afraid.
I must leave you.
I'm glad you came to see.
I'm listening.
I'm still a bit inexperienced when it comes to these emotional things, but I believe that we share something unique. That a bond, and if you were so inclined, I'd love to spend...
It would be my pleasure. Meet me outside my room the next time we return to my house.
I'll be there. Anything else?
I must leave you.
I'm a bit nervous. I've read many books on this subject, but they don't say anything about the way I feel right now. May I come in?
Come on. Forget about the books for a bit.
Yet another marvelous memory shared with you. And this one only belongs to us. I feel as if my heart is exploding. I've never felt this way about anyone. I suppose this is how it feels to be in love. Do you feel the same?
Yes, Afra. I'm fairly certain this is love. And I love you too.
It's such a peculiar sensation. And it's so tremendous. Oh, my beloved. My beloved, can I do anything for you?
I must leave you.
Don't hesitate. Don't hesitate to have a run. Goodbye. May the Enlightened always keep you in his divine blessing. Don't hesitate to have a... Goodbye. May the Enlightened always keep you in his divine blessing. Don't hesitate to... Goodbye. May the Enlightened all...
Karantz, I need to talk to you.
I'm listening, Siora.
Do you remember the mind shakers in my...
Yes. If I understand...
Even though these priests would make good, my mother would never have traded, and she would have wanted to be buried a corpse.
So you think that they're lying?
Yes. And will you investigate?
Of course. Let's go.
Hello, my child. What a pleasure to see someone come. Do you want to hear the word of Saint Matthias?
Not really, Father. My name is Desardet. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation.
Nice to meet you, Your Excellency. What can we do for you?
We would like to know more about the agreement you supposedly see.
I do not see how our agreement concerns the congregation. We swore to provide this village with all our support in their fight against...
In exchange, its inhabitants will have to renounce their pagan cult.
My mother would never have made such an agreement. She's the one who encouraged me.
The Queen had understood that the light was the only true path, even if she was attached to traditions. It is for this reason that we have accepted to seal our...
She had an engraver come to Falristal. He carved your strange symbol.
I do not believe a single word of this. You, the people of the light, are not...
You would do well to hold your tongue, young lady. This village is now under our spiritual authority.
By not respecting us, you are committing blasphemy. And blasphemy is a crime that we...
Because you think that you can administer justice here. I am the daughter of Bladnid, and you are...
Siora, let's not get into another battle and make new enemies. Let's go find this stone.
That is an excellent idea. Then you will...
Dara Grimaderum Dam. Watch out! Grenade! Found the Dara Grimadarum Dam.
Dwellers.
Here's the stone we were looking for. It is strange.
This stone was damaged on purpose. We will never know the precise terms of the...
There may be a way. Promises in stone are those who want to make these agreements must turn to a keeper of promises. There are but a few. He must be the one who engraved this stone.
I thought you could not write.
The Donegada have a secret writing that the keepers of those who want to seal a promise tell them to write, and they... Karans, do you need something?
I must leave you.
primaterum dam!
Watch out! Grenade!
Close to his
Strange. It looks like no one's there, but the door's left open.
Empty. Everything is broken and turned upside down. A sculpted engraved stone. What happened here?
It seems like there was a fight. Everything is scattered.
This workshop was purposely devastated.
The owner must have left in a hurry, taking a few things and destroying the rest.
Unless someone else did this. We must find Karadeg.
Do you know where he might be?
This engraved stone bears the mark of Baraeg. Do you remember him? Karadeg originally belonged to this clan. He may have...
Let's go to Vigigador, and we'll find out.
What brings you here, Honor?
We're looking for Karadeg.
Did he come back to your village?
He did come, and then he left.
Did you exile him? Why?
He is the one who left. He disagreed. He thought that we should be fighting them, throwing them back to the sea. And I did not want him to return if it meant that he would bring his head.
Do you know where he might have gone?
He feared someone or something, and he wanted to hide. He must have left for the woods. Is there anything else?
Did you receive...
No. Is there anything?
I must leave. Goodbye, Dunkus.
Qua awalum seg.
It is Karadeg. He's over there.
Siora, Bertir Tumad.
These strangers are my friends, Karadeg.
What do you want?
Tell me about your role as Keeper of Promises.
Most words must be free and able to... But some words must survive those who utter them. Those who want to become one must win that. Then they teach us the words of stone.
So you're a kind of cleric?
Do you want to know anything?
We would like to ask you about a stone you supposedly...
It is the stone of the Renaigse, isn't it? I did not like them, but I could not refuse to fulfill my duty. And now that she is no longer with us, this...
It is because you are the last person to know what was engraved on it.
I kept the piece of tree bark in which I...
With this tree bark, we could verify what my mother promised.
No, Donegad. I do not mean to disrespect you. The Renaigse only bring us trouble, and you come with them. I do not want to deal with them ever again. They threaten my life.
In that case, maybe we should tell the priests about your height.
Why would you do that? They would kill me.
I cannot believe you would say that.
This man's hatred of the settlers has made him blind. That he'd rather let his village fall into their hands than help us.
Take this damned bark.
What do these glyphs say?
That we will assist the priests in their war against the lions, and they must help us in return. There is nothing about the spirits of the people of the village, or renouncing our traditions. I knew they were lying. Let's show this to Iselt.
Siora, Asir,
Bertir Tumad Iselt. I'm happy.
What do you want?
Could you tell me about Siora?
You are right there, and you let him talk about you like this?
Perhaps I wanted to hear how you'd reply.
Perhaps, but I don't like this. Did you want anything else?
Azeld, about this pact your
Yes. Did you fall?
We went to Falristel to see the stone.
Were you able to read it, Siora?
No, because...
You're probably right. But for as long as we cannot...
We retrieved the piece of tree bark that Karadeg used...
Siora, what's written on it?
Mother promised to help them against the lions, and they promised to help us in return. There's nothing mentioned about them settling here, and even less about them being entitled to the spirits of the people.
So they lied. They mocked...
I think it's high time they left. Don't...
I think so too. You lied to us. You took us for gullible children. Leave this village at once. You will never be welcome here.
But if you want our help with the Alliance...
By lying, you have insulted them. The entire village will be happy to make you pay for you. You do well to leave before having to face their wrath.
We are not here to shed blood.
Very well, we're leaving. But we will not forget...
I did not think they would leave. Thank you, Onolmanau. Thanks to you, we managed to chase away these lawyers. Yes. Thank you, Siora. I will need you for the... Of course, Asir.